Right, so today I'm going to be presenting my pitch for my new TV channel, which is called Snap. And behind me is the logo. I think it's pretty simplistic, which was kind of the point considering it's a children's TV channel, and I wanted it to be something like easily identifiable. So the features of this channel are that it runs 7 days a week and it's on air from 6 AM until 8 PM. The target audience is primarily children aged 5 to 14, and taking the target audience into consideration as well as the time that channel's on air, I created a schedule for the channel on a Saturday. The schedules are likely to change each week in order to ensure that there is a bit of variety, and so it's not like children watching the same thing over and over and over again. I was also required to make sure that anything that I did include within my scheduling was age appropriate for the audience. So that means that any films or any programmes that might be considered to be, say, a 12A wouldn't be shown until, say, 8 PM, and if they were to be shown any earlier or even at 8 PM, there'd be a warning prior so the parents would be able to see it. So behind me we have the schedule for Saturday. What's known as B time is between 6 AM and 11 AM, and there'll be programmes including the likes of Scooby-Doo, Ben 10, a film, and then SpongeBob. And then L time will start, which is 11 until 4 PM, and that will include the likes of Teen Titans, Phineas and Ferb, another film, and X-Men. And then D time, which is 4 PM until 8 PM, and that will include the likes of Pokemon, Spider-Man, a film that might be slightly higher rated, so 12A or 13, and then a night channel, like a night programme that will discuss different topics every evening, like relevant to the target audience. So it could be space, it could be robots, mechanics, anything. So these are the characters that will be shown within the idents. So you've got the one for B time, which is like yellow, you've got L, which is green, and D, which is blue, and it's all to make sure that the channel is like easily identifiable, and also it helps children with their grasp of like time. For my suite of idents, I wanted to incorporate these three characters, all of whom are pixelated and will become easily relatable to the channel. The characters themselves will be seen like in the top left corner of the screen, and whilst they won't be partaking in any of the like idents themselves, they'll be there and children will be able to see it and then kind of identify what time it is and what kind of programmes will be on. Yeah, so that's that done. In the morning ident, which is going to be my primary focus for this presentation, I've got three different perspective ideas. The first one would be a breakfast scene, so a table filled with different breakfast foods and having different individuals from different programmes, for example Ben 10, SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, and Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, and they'll all be carrying out stereotypical behaviour that can be related to them. For example, SpongeBob might be laughing. And then the character B will be seen at the top left corner next to the Snap logo, which will be coloured in yellow to identify the time. The second morning ident will be all of these individuals, like as previously mentioned, but getting onto a bus like to go to Snap Studios or to school or whatever. And again, it will follow the same kind of principle as the previous one. So you'll have the character B at the top corner with the logo in yellow. And the third one would be a scene in which the characters are getting ready for school. So it could be SpongeBob getting his tie sorted, or Ben 10 getting his shoes on, or Scooby-Doo getting packed lunch. And there would also be an individual from the show Alarm, which would be shown in the morning, and that will kind of round everyone up and get it all ready, and hopefully it will allow children to kind of identify what's coming up next throughout the day. The opportunities available for this suite of idents are as follows. There's a great appeal to the target audience and a creation of tone because of the use of bright colours and well-known characters as well as upbeat music. It all allows the channel to appear as being friendly and approachable, and therefore children are more likely to watch it. Also, encouragement of brand loyalty, the use of well-known characters as well as the characters specific to the channel, and the visibility of the channel logo throughout the idents all kind of allows for children to remain loyal and to know what's coming up on this channel and stick with it even though there's an ad break coming up or whatever. limitations. Colour may be an issue within this suite of idents, as the colour of the logo and the channel-specific characters can be quite vibrant colours. So this will have to be taken into consideration when creating the sets and everything for the actual idents. So the colour scheme within that shouldn't be too distracting, and it should all kind of meld together very well. Digital or analogue recording won't be a problem faced, as this suite of idents nowadays are all digitally recorded, so it just won't be a problem. And size may be an issue because they'll have, anyone creating the ident will have to stick to 16 by 9. This means that they'll have to ensure that everything on the wanted on the screen fits in the screen, so you need to make sure that the channel name and the channel logo are visible, as well as the small character and the actual scene itself. In terms of creative communication, the main purpose of the ident is to appeal to and communicate with the prospective target audience, really. So the use of channel-specific characters and colour coding allows for easy understanding for children, and this can reflect upon their sense of time management, as mentioned before. And furthermore, the use of upbeat music, well-known characters, and eye-catching colours all portray the channel as being quite friendly and quite approachable, and generally portray it in a positive light, which will then encourage more individuals to be intrigued by the channel itself, and will encourage brand loyalty again.